gentlemen, make some noise for Crawford.
I like to thank everybody.
You know, I just know, the caliber of fighter that Errol is. You know, just like I know the caliber fighter of Tim. You know, I think both of them have taken a lot of damage in their career so far. But I just think, Errol skill-wise, just edge.
I couldn't think of a better scenario. He's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter. This fight, it's happening now. I think it's happening at a great time. Terence is my dancing partner. I feel like we're gonna make each other great.
I want to, show everybody that I'm back and I'm better than before.
Terence Crawford shares first reaction after training alongside Errol Spence Jr. head of the highly anticipated showdown with Tim Tszyu. Crawford said Spence looked sharp, focused, and fully confident, believing that the truth has what it takes to surprise Tszyu on fight night.
It's great because we hold each other accountable. Like today, I'm like, man, nah, but he like, man, come on. I'm like, all right, let's go. And those are the moments that is defining in a fight, where those last rounds that your body is telling you no, but your mind is like, let's go. So it all worked.
Errol Spence has been pushing himself to the limit throughout training camp, showing renewed motivation and intense focus as he prepares to silence doubters and prove he still belongs among boxing's elite fighters.
Definitely, a long road to get to this point. Stuff takes time. My dad always say, man, you're so stubborn. Yeah, I'm stubborn, but my stubbornness, that's what got me.
Spence believed this fight could define how his career is remembered. He sees it as a major opportunity to reclaim his place at the top and remind the boxing world who he is.
This is an old school fight. This is what my dad used to talk to me about when he used to watch fights 40 years ago, when you had Tommy Hearns and Ray Leonard and all the greats, the four kings, and people adored them because they're really competitive fighters. Blood.
Crawford also views this as a massive fight for the sport itself. He understands that a victory could rebuild Spence's reputation and immediately place him back among boxing's top competitors.
This is one of them fights that would be talked about forever.
Spence has always been recognized for his relentless pressure, powerful body attacks, and physical strength. Reports suggest that much of his training camp has focused on sharpening those strengths once again.
The harder I work, it's going to benefit, my kids, my mother, my father. So I know it's not just me. And that's one of the things I had to realize again once the car accident and, certain things happened, and realized that it's not just me, I'm in there, not just me, I'm fighting for everybody, because everybody's sacrificing their own way.
They got control.
And when it gets hard, I'll be like, man, I don't know if I can do this. But then I'll be like, my kids deserve better. Now I'm gonna keep working, I'm gonna keep grinding.
Trainers have emphasized that elite conditioning will be crucial against a younger and aggressive fighter like Tim Tszyu, who is expected to bring non-stop pressure and serious power into the ring.
It's going to come down to fortitude. We face a lot of things that shows it as the mental fortitude, that mental toughness. And I think that that's going to play a big role in Errol becoming undisputed champion.
Spence understands that he cannot afford to slow down in the later rounds, especially after spending significant time away from competition. Because of that, conditioning has reportedly become one of the main priorities throughout camp.
If I didn't train as hard, it's going to dawn on me doing fight night. I'm kind of like a worry freak. It's all your fault when somebody exploits you and bring out that weakness that you already knew you had, but you didn't change the results. So it's better to do it now and not have to worry about your legs getting tired in the fight, because the fight's too late. I'm doing everything, training hard, sparring hard, running hard.
Sparring sessions have reportedly been intense and highly strategic. Spence's team appears focused on recreating Tszyu's style and rhythm by using sparring partners who pressure forward, throw combinations, and force exchanges at close range.
No one can save you out there. You're on your own. If I miss a tackle, I got someone to get my back. If I drop the ball,
someone can pick me up. You know, if Earl drops the ball, that's over. It's over.
While his opponent seeks an edge high above sea level, Spence hunts for his in the searing Texas heat. He knows in the pick'em blockbuster ahead, the smallest of margins could tip the outcome.
It's just a tough, gritty gym. It's old school. If you can get through being in a 100-something degree gym, sparring and training, once you get in front of the bright lights, it's pretty easy for me.
The goal is to improve timing, sharpen reflexes, and strengthen defensive awareness, while helping Spence regain confidence and comfort under real fight pressure.
The conditioning doesn't stop. We spar like 12 or 13 rounds a day. He's a worker. He understands like what it's going to take to be successful.
That's why he's the best coach in boxing, because he don't try to pamper me. When I look like, he gonna say I look like, I don't care how big you get, ain't nobody get pampered, and he gonna critique me like I'm a grown man. Appreciate you, man. Real. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
That's how my best coach has been.
Social media people telling you how great you are. You ain't got nobody telling you, hey, tighten up. That's how you fall off. That's how you get up there and draw down.
Spence believes he still has unfinished business in boxing. He wants to remind fans and critics that one difficult loss does not erase years of elite performances and championship success. His confidence appears rooted not only in his physical abilities, but also in his understanding of the sport itself.
My motto is, I'm the big fish, I'm the shark in the ocean. Don't put me in there with other sharks. I want my fans to see that I'm facing a real champion, a real fighter who's just as hungry as me, the big fish. If I lose, it would be because he's better than me. It wouldn't be just because I didn't train 100% or I wasn't focused. I feel indestructible. I just feel like another fighter can't be.
Crawford says he has always respected Errol Spence Jr., dating back to Spence's amateur and Olympic journey. He explained that he was genuinely a fan before they ever became rivals, following Spence's development and supporting his rise through boxing.
I'm a Spence fan. Like, people always thought, like, they thought I didn't like him and all that. I'm a Spence fan. Like, when we build up, I'm like, man, hey, let me get your autograph. You know what I mean? Because I watched you come up. I'm older than you, but I watched you, rooted for you when you was in the amateurs, when you was in the Olympics, all that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you came when I fought in Dallas and Arlington. You was there watching me fight. You know what I mean? It's okay to say you a fan. You know what I mean? Oh, it's okay. Like, I was a fan of Spence. Like, I'm still a fan. I hope he do well and things like that. But
meanwhile, Greg Hackett acknowledged that Spence has clearly been putting in the work and believes his mentality appears focused and serious. According to Hackett, Spence seems to have adopted a mindset centered entirely around improvement, while ignoring outside opinions and distractions.
Honestly, I don't know what to expect as far as his eyes. I haven't seen him in the sparring session. I haven't seen him in anything in the gym. I've seen him in the gym. I know he's been training, but I haven't seen him. So I can't say like his eyes and reflexes. I can't say what they're gonna look like. But I know his mentality is, I got work to do. So, I mean, when Tim Tszyu said, well, you didn't win my hand, I don't got it again. We get ready to fight. That let me know that Errol Spence is in the right state of mind. He understands. He got work to do, pain to put in. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I think Tim Tszyu is looking at it like a lick. Like he think
Hackett also explained that Tim Tszyu needs to start aggressively by establishing his jab and avoiding distractions or emotional exchanges. He believes that if both fighters begin trading freely, either man could win, but the smarter fighter will likely gain the advantage. He added that Spence may have moments of control, but he will not simply overpower Tszyu throughout the entire fight, as Tszyu will create opportunities of his own.
What does Earl have to do to be successful, and then what does Tim have to do to be successful?
Tim got to come out and be aggressive with a jab and not getting caught up in little arguments where they going back and forth with each other. You know, if they trading, they sitting there trading back and forth, they either one of them got a shot. But whoever's being a little bit smarter than the other, I think has a chance. I think that's how the fight goes. I don't think Errol Spence just going there and just bully Tim Tszyu. But I think it'll be spots where he can play bully. I don't think Tim Tszyu could go in there and just do what he wants to Errol, but it's gonna be spots he can get off. Whoever's the smarter fighter wins.
Errol's former rival, Shawn Porter, dismissed concerns about Spence's sharpness and physical strength following his extended layoff. Porter argued that Spence has not been inactive in terms of growth and development, but instead has remained mentally connected to boxing while maintaining discipline during his time away. He believes Spence has also separated himself from negative influences and used the break as an opportunity to reset mentally and emotionally. Rather than seeing the layoff as a weakness, Porter views it as a possible advantage that could make Spence more focused and dangerous. He emphasized that elite fighters do not easily lose their core skills and suggested Spence has benefited from recovery after years of intense competition, injuries, and personal challenges.